This is going to be a message for the collective. I'm going to let you know what's coming up in the near future for you. If you guys like the reading and it resonates and you want to book a personal session, there's going to be a link down in the description and the comments section of whatever platform this is on. Looking at the witch's runes first. Looking at the feminine energy. Looking at a downwards facing arrow. It's a downward facing triangle, which represents the psychic energy. This is the feminine energy. It's in the current energy. I'm looking at a downward trajectory of energy. I'm looking at the one. I'm looking at movement. I'm looking at a still point in the present moment, but I'm looking at coming up. I'm looking at there's a decision on some type of movement that needs to be made. Just making a decision on some type of movement. This represents movement in the tarot. It's just like a car, getting your shit in the car and moving somewhere, going somewhere. There needs to be a decision that's made about this. So if you're thinking about moving, or if you've thought about it but you're holding back, because I'm looking at before in the past there wasn't really a lot of opportunity. You didn't really have the decision, but I'm looking at that changing, and I'm looking at multiple options and decisions coming up for you. A couple of these are going to be blind decisions where you can't really see what's going to take place. You're going to have to trust the universe, trust your guides, trust your higher self. I'm hearing the sirens. I'm hearing police sirens going off outside. This is a sense of emergency. This is also about changing the course of your destiny, changing the course of your life, because as you pick up and move, whether this is a relationship or you're picking up and you're just moving cities, this alters the course of your future completely. I'm looking at you putting up a fight to it. This is refusing a spiritual gift. This is your guides, your higher self, trying to offer suggestions and tips on what we should do. And this is you refusing those gifts. I'm looking at the upside down pentagram in the current energy. It's kind of like that. It's also making a heartogram. See the heart, half star in the back when it's reversed like that. On this side it's the pentagram. So that would be the masculine. That would be the feminine. I'm looking at multiple obstacles that you're going through and dealing with right now. I'm looking at 2 black rocks coming in the current trajectory and the current energy that we're in right now. I'm also looking at the moon in reverse. It's coming up reversed. So there's some type of feminine energy that you're meant to be working with, some type of creative energy that's going to be propelling you into the future. I'm also looking at the number 11 on my dice. The 11 speaks on a master manifester. The 11 is a sacred number. I'm looking at a life path 11. It's an 11 on the dice. And it's going into the 1. So I'm looking at 111. 111 speaks on embracing new beginnings in our life, embracing the change in your life. I'm looking at 804 on the time. 804 is the 12. 8 and 4 is 12. It speaks on the next year of your life. We're going to jump ahead a year. I'm looking at things still out of balance for you a year from now. Whatever direction or decision you're making, if you stay where you're at, I'm looking at things falling apart. I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to go forwards. I'm also looking at like having your shit together and it coming undone. We're going to go backwards now. I'm looking at a new beginning that's been offered to you, but you're not embracing it. This also represents the universe hitting you overhead with a stick, trying to get you to go in a certain direction. This is coming in the past, so maybe you've been getting your ass kicked by the universe lately. It feels like you've been being picked on. Right? there's a reason why these things are taking place. It's propelling you and pushing you to a certain direction, a certain outcome. I'm looking at a stall in the current energy. I'm looking at the wheel card is in reverse. The wheel card represents movement or change in your life, things changing, flipping from one version of reality to another. There's some type of change that you're wanting to manifest right now, but it's not taking place. There's some type of stall to it. I'm looking at a lot of nostalgia energy. I'm looking at you looking back at the past a lot. Don't do that. Don't do that. You waste time in the current moment. We need to be looking forward to the future, building. We're looking at your magical capabilities. I'm looking at the witch. This is the highest card when it comes to magic. It's coming in sideways. So I'm looking at not manifesting. This is someone that's just letting life drag them by, not understanding how fucking powerful that they are. Right? So it's coming in sideways like this. So we need to embrace the feminine energy. This is the upside down triangle. This represents psychic gifts and abilities. It's the upper 3 chakras. The throat, the third eye, and the crown. There's some type of imbalance in those areas. We need to be teaching ourselves some type of psychic gift and ability right now. There's something else you're meant to learn, and there's some type of pause on it right now. But I'm looking at in the future, you're going to make a different decision. And you're going to embrace the gifts that you have been given. And you're going to master yourself. And in turn, master the world around you. I'm smelling indecision. This is you looking out into the world, looking at the light reflecting off of it, looking at the sun coming out, hitting the card. Now the card is half shadow, half light. Embracing your darkness as well as your light will give birth to more options, more beauty in the world. This is coming in upside down. So this is what's needed right now to unblock your path. We need vision. We need clarity. And we need direction. Looking at the Ten of Cups is in reverse. There's some type of water element that we need to be working with. Some type of aspect of water that you need to work with. So whether this is doing magic with water, going to a lake, going to a pond, or just playing with water, whatever that is, manipulating water. This is hydrokinesis. This is coming in upside down. There's some type of water manipulation. The water element also represents your emotional space. As you begin to manipulate your emotions, you will also begin to manipulate water in the physical world. This is why it's so important that you master your emotions so that we can control and command and conjure your emotions at will. I'm looking at things getting harder for you in the future. This is coming in upside down. I'm looking at a learning that takes place, a realization that happens, a download that takes place that gets you from this energy to this. Right around the corner, I'm looking at, there'll be an end to the entrapment. This is coming in upside down. And it feels like you might be trapped in a situation, but I'm looking at that coming undone. There'll be an opening that takes place, an agreement that comes to. This is an agreement with you and the universe when it comes to making change. This is a realization. And then there's a celebration that takes place because we achieve our goals. This is what is going to trigger the entire event. The love that you learn to cultivate for yourself will manipulate and influence the world around you, drawing in the love that you seek. It is all done by learning to love yourself. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the reading there, man. If you guys want to book a personal session, you guys shoot me a message. I will see you very soon. Enjoy your immortality.